Yo, my peeps, big up on yourself and Joe Ali there getting about my Yaadman Sports review, you know. I mean, I tell you, say, what a week of football. Weekend, midweek, the whole 9 yard. See me, I say, some surprises, some not surprises, some disappointment. Everything. Let me tell you, the Premier League are the best league in the man. Every week, you have something. Forgot about my make a scratch here. I'll pull out 2.5. You see it? Yeah, man. So we're kicking off this week by going to Sheffield United versus West Brom Albion. No matter the Sheffield, boy, I tell you that team is full of determination, man. Tell them, full of determination. I love them team spirit. I love how them a fight. I love everything about Sheffield. Then was bad lucky sometime. But this week they turned it around. They got the better of West Brom Albion. 2-1. They're still in the relegation zone, still at the bottom of the league, but at least 3 points. So from 8 to 11, so that is good. They're closing in to get out of the to get into the safety zone. They were moving on to Wolves against Arsenal. Now Arsenal started very brightly. They dominated the first half, scored a beautiful goal from Pepe. They were working the ball very nicely until that penalty. That penalty changed the whole person of the game. And then that red card to David Luiz. Now, personally, I don't think it's a red card. It is not a red card. He should have gotten a yellow card because he wasn't the last man. And it was an accident. It didn't tackle. It was an accident. And I don't know what is the purpose of VAR, what were they looking for, but that is not a red card. But the goal that scored was a beautiful goal. It was a beautiful goal. Nobody could have stopped that goal. No keeper in the world could have stopped that goal. It was well struck from about 30 yards out. And then to add instant to injury now, their keeper, Leno, oh my gosh. He mistimed the ball, and the ball just bounced and turned and hit him on the arm, and you know how it go already. Red card to Arsenal was down from 10 to 9. But they finished out the game. They didn't concede any more goal, but it was a bad in the office for Arsenal. Yeah, but that's how the cookie crumbles. Then we're going to go to Crystal Palace and Newcastle. Newcastle started very brightly. Boom, within the first 2 minutes. A beautiful goal from John Joe Shelby. Gave them the lead 1-0. And then Crystal Palace just turned it around. They came away with a victory. I thought Newcastle was going to... That was a beautiful start. They could have asked for a better start than that. And they got it, but they couldn't hold on to it at the end, and they lost eventually 2-1 to Crystal Palace. Then we're going to move on to the big... You know what? I want to going to talk about that. I'm going to say that one for last. Fulham and Leicester. Now, Fulham started brightly, but Leicester was just too strong. Too strong for them. Leicester, James Maddison is in the form of his life right now. He is playing some fantastic football. And I'm telling you, Vardy's out and the other players that are stepping up. James Maddison said, you know what? Vardy's out, so I'm going to be the man for the team right now. And he's doing just that. And kudos to Coach Rogers and his team. They're playing great right now. And they end up being 2 love winners. Next game was Leeds against Everton. Everton started brightly. And they scored. Leeds got back into the game. As expected, Leeds only play football one way. They just attack, no matter who's the opponent. That's their mantra. Just attack. The Everton jumped out into a 2-goal lead. Leeds pulled back, but at the end, that's the way it ended. Leeds couldn't find an equalizer, and it stays just like that. Aston Villa and West Ham, no, that one. Well, that was a tricky game. Because West Ham were coming off a 3-1 loss against Liverpool, but they didn't do themselves any justice. They didn't play the West Ham way. They showed Liverpool too much respect, and they paid the price. Now, today they played their natural game. They did fantastically well today against a good Aston Villa side. West Ham, Mike Antonio, the beast, as I call him, had a fantastic game today. So, kudos to their coach. They went back to their roots. They played their natural game. They played the ball like it was supposed to be played. They moved it around very nicely. The fullbacks got involved, and they end up winning the game. No, Jesse Lingard, my word. No, what a loan inside he is. Can you imagine Jesse Lingard coming from Manchester United? Haven't seen any game time. Now come to his new club on loan, scoring 2 goals. Now, I don't know why this all has happened. A player is at a particular club, not playing, go out on loan, and on loan is shining like the biggest star in the sky. And Jesse Lingard is actually a good player. He's a good player. He was just frozen up by his manager, not playing. So that's what it is. Sometimes you just need a different environment for you to kickstart your career again. And I hope you can move on from this and get stronger to stronger, make some impact with West Ham, and probably they'll move up in the table. But West Ham is a mid-table team. Hopefully, they can finish in the top 6 or thereabouts, so they can play some form of football in Europe next year. Then we move on to, oh my gosh, the big one. Manchester United against Southampton. Now, mark you, ManU played some fantastic football yesterday, I must say. It's hard coming from my mouth, but Manchester United played some fantastic football yesterday. They got their fullbacks involved so much into the game. So much into the game. Luke Shaw and Spider-Man, as I always call him, Wan-Bissaka, I'm telling you, they had the time of their life yesterday. And yes, Southampton went down to 10 men, but not because you went down to 10 men, you're going to throw in the towel already. You must be joking. Look at the game between Fulham and Chelsea. Fulham went in second half 10 men, and you wouldn't have known that Fulham is playing with 10 men. So this is no excuse. You guys are big professional players being paid a lot of money, and 9-0 is unacceptable. You got 9 last year from Leicester, and you come back again, come take 9 again this year. So you say, next year you're going to take 9 again? Must be joking. ManU played some beautiful football yesterday. They moved the ball quickly there. They attacked, they defended, they did everything right. They did everything right, and that was helped by the defending of of Southampton. Southampton, they gave up. They threw in the towel. They did nothing. Yes, they lost a play within the first 2 minutes, and I'm sorry for that kid. He's just 19 years of age, making his Southampton debut. I guess adrenaline rush, fell to his head, made that horrible tackle. That tackle, if that tackle had caught McTominay flush on the knee, I'm sure it would be a different story today. It could be a life-ending injury or a very serious injury for McTominay. So I'm glad that it didn't caught him in the knee. It caught him on his thigh. You know, the thigh is soft, a lot of fat right there. And when they moved his charge, you could see the stud mark. So it was a very bad tackle. Very, very bad tackle. So, and ManU, they had, up until it was 7-0, they had 7 different players scoring, and that was awesome. That was awesome. When was the last time I can imagine seeing that? I think when Liverpool beat Crystal Palace, we had 7 different players. Yes. 7 different players up until 6-love, until Salah scored twice. But it's not about Liverpool, and it's all about ManU. And why ManU can't play like this? ManU fans, if you're hearing me right now, I know a lot of you are my subscribers. Why can't your team play like this? If you want any chance of winning the Premier League, this is how you have to play now. This is how you have to play week in, week out. You cannot be up this week and down next week. Yo thing don't work, because ManCity is in the form of their life right now. It looks like they don't plan to drop any catch, and they're playing fantastic football. So if anybody wants to challenge ManCity for the league this season, they have to be on their A game every single game. The only downturn and VAR, you see, I'm telling you, I'm going to have a session. I'm going to speak to a ref. I'm going to bring a referee. Come on this podcast and let him talk about VAR, because I am fed up with VAR. Fed up with VAR. VAR for me is video assistant rubbish. They get it wrong more than right, which is ridiculous. Because that goal that they chalked off for Southampton, come on, man, please. For me personally, if you have to draw a line, forget about it. Forget about it. Because there was no advantage. No advantage. It's not like the ball hit the player on that particular area and score. No. The ball was out. You have too many variables to happen for them to score. And that was my take. Even the game with Liverpool, when they said that they took back the game all the way back to the second half, to the mid to the center circle, and said it was handball, which is rubbish. The ball passed too many places. So VAR, you know what? Personally, me just want to get rid of VAR and make it go back to cussing. If the rest miss it, or not miss it, we can go back to cussing. At least the fans will be more happy now. More they will still have technology and they're still getting it wrong. The only turn to the Manchester United game yesterday was Martial diving. He, before the counter came, it was on the way down. And me not say, oh, VAR never said that. If me can say that, if the pundits can say that, how come VAR never said that? And they can look at the replay so many different times, which is ridiculous. Another good thing about Manchester United yesterday, they were leading, I think, 4 or 5 to the good at halftime. And I love the change that Ole Gunnar Solskjaer made. He made the right changes. He brought on Martial and he brought on Van der Beek. And I love that. Because Martial, he needed the goals. And he got them. So that was good. Van der Beek needs some playing time and he got a good 45 minutes. So that change was very good. But like I said, the downturn to the game yesterday was Martial diving. And players, you need to stop this. Stop tricking the referee. Stop tricking them. If the referee start to card these players who's diving from all the clubs, whether it be ManU, Liverpool, Chelsea, Leicester, wherever it is, once the player is diving, come on, man, give them a card. Go as far as give them a red card if so be the case. Stop cheating the game, man. Stop cheating the game. Alright? But kudos to ManU. You played fantastic yesterday. I really enjoyed the game yesterday. Southampton they put up no resistance. And you took full advantage of that. And that's the way, if you want to win the league, you beat one in front of you and handle your business. So ManU, excellent job yesterday. Big up on yourself. No, Jesus. I don't know what you watch today. I don't know what I watched today. Because Liverpool, even if the game are continuing right now, Liverpool still don't score. Give them the next 90 minutes and them still couldn't score. You can't play so good in the last 2 games and come and play this. You can't win the league, sir. What if you want to win the league, sir? You play 2 good games. You beat up Tottenham 3-1. You beat up West Ham 3-1. And guess what? You did it on the road. And Anfield was supposed to be the fortress. And this come really do. The last time we lose 2 games back to back at 2012, you know. At a way before Klopp, you know. 2012. That's when Kenny Dalglish is the coach. And we have Kenny Dalglish and then we have Brendan Rodgers. And then now this. The fortress. Come on, man. What is this? Furthermore, Uno deserve to win the game today. Because Uno played nothing at all. Nothing whatsoever. So Uno can't want to win the game. When me go to Man City the game going on the first half, you know, I say kiss me reggae, bumpy Joe Scott again. And then they change the clock game. Where you put on Origi for the clap? For what you put on Origi? Origi the final Liverpool side. Put on back Jones. Put on back. Alright, you want put on Curtis Jones and you put on Chamberlain. Fine. But you put on Origi to do what? What the purpose of Origi? You come get Jones 10 minutes for do what? And you chase the game. If you want goal, you can't put on Origi. So I don't know. No, the game against Manchester coming up over the weekend, it never interests me again. God no. Because if I win today, I'm going back 43, 4 points behind them. I'm in play, I'm a win, boom, 1 point. You see me I say, but if we can't score against West Brom and Manchester we want to score against, and Manchester, nobody can score by Manchester. And the worst thing, we are coming over yard again. The farthest bun down, you know. It could keep bun down. Because Burnley started. I know West Brom. So I saw the league side of Marcus Buman come and guess what? Kudos to West Brom because you guys came and fought. You never back down. At one point, you never have 5 men in our backs. And them took the normal. And you know what? I love that. I love that. Teams coming to play football. Regardless if you're big 6 or little 6. And that's so football to play. You can't just defend and try to catch corner. No. And Liverpool never have a defense strategy. When they say them a black and I sit deep, we don't have a plan B. And we don't have a plan B. We don't have a plan B. All of the aerial ball them, the man them win. Because Lewis down tall. All of the man them, the Brighton defender them tall. Them two centre of tall no breadfruit clad. So we can't win a header. We can't win nothing. The only first time we could at the first half, when Arnold square across the ball and Salah make a beautiful control, just like last week, just like what did the West Ham. But this time, he must have lift it over the bar. Instead of even make the keeper save it, instead of do something better than that. But other than that, we don't do nothing at all. The man them outshoot, one shot per target, and we had in a 90 minutes. Them are 4. We have 11 shots in total. Them are 15. So the man them outshoot we, and we had. If we don't bother we had over one bother out the road. Can't work. Cannot work. I'm showing us if fans in the stadium, one of two things. It's either them boo we or them help we. And to other play to them, more than likely, I boo them and I boo them bumpy Joe's clad. Because we not deserve nothing at all to them. We don't care and Cho! We don't care and make me feel good 1 week and then next week we go back down the square one again, man. We don't care and them something there. Because it's not gonna easier now. It's not gonna easier. Because we have ManCity next, and I think we have Chelsea next, and then Champions League. The defense are for them taking a pay 1-1 either goal most of the time and score for we now. But the forward now score, the forward and the midfield, I don't know. I hope say now we bought 2 centre back. So I hope say them can go to boom. Well, I don't expect them to play in the next game. But either one of them, so we can free up Henderson or free up Fabinho. To put them back in their natural position. Because Fabinho and Henderson are waste in the defense. They are wasting. So we bought 2 centre back now. So I hope say, well, the third round too short because today was Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. 3 days. I don't know if them can work, if Cap can work in magic and make them get up to speed within 3 days and make even one of them start get ManCity. But we don't know. Liverpool's me loving about some time. Jeez and peace, boy. Me tell you no, just make me want to be a bumpy Joe's clad. Ah boy. I say since I lose, man, I say my phone stop ring. Be a ManU people are call me. Say make sure the vlog go out. And I call me and be something. But say them be good now because we don't play good. I'm not going to bias, we don't play good. The only downfall of the game, I'm say a Marshall dive, and other than that, we don't play good. So, yeah. But Liverpool, come on, man. You not give me headache, man. You not give me headache. You see that? I'm not a year in a minute because I want to bump Joe's clad. I'm not a year. Anfield, Burnley, Brighton. Come on, man. They must say they were supposed to knock off of these, man. No, Brighton get 4 points from we now. 4 points. Because we got them here, I got join and come out, I come beat me. Kiss me, mama, man. What is? If we don't beat ManCity Sunday, we can say, yeah, we're still United now. But if we don't lose, that's it. Case closed. We don't have to worry about top 4 now. So it's up to you now. 1-1. If the one be 1-1, it want to like someone to entertain them, fine. Be my guest. But I'm not United breadfruit clad. Because ManU is supposed to come in front of me. That me I tell you now. Anybody but ManU. Alright, you know. The last game, ManU under them business. But let's see. Big up on yourself. Thank for subscribing. I'm upset, man. Now no bubbling I'm a bumpy Joe's clad. But anyway, big up all of the fans. Thank for subscribing. Continue to share, like, hit the notification bell. And thank for the support. See me I say, Yaadman Sports Review, Jobali out. Ta-na-na-na. Boy, trouble there to bread for the club, but I know the trouble what me want. God know. Big up on yourself.